Here are the 10 easy steps you need to know to write your first high converting sales page. Welcome to ProfitCopilot.com. My name is MICK, and this is all about helping you to get better results online. So before we get into the 10 steps that will help you to write your first high converting sales page, we need to do a little bit of housekeeping first, because there's a high probability that you are afraid of selling. So we need to help you overcome that fear of selling. And the best way of doing that is to realize that you are constantly selling. Every time you post on social media, every time you write a blog post, every time you communicate with someone else in some form, you are selling something. That might be a message, it might be yourself. So you are already involved in the selling process. So what we need to do is streamline it so you get the best results possible from those efforts. Next, before we get into the actual framework, what I want to tell you is do yourself a little favor before you start writing sales copy. Read some books. The books I'm thinking of in particular are kids' books, or read some Hemingway, something that has short, sharp sentences that deliver a message in a simple way. Remember, we're looking for clear, not clever. So keep your sentences short and to the point. So another tip I've got for you is to focus on the positives instead of the negatives. What I mean by that. So write what something can do instead of what something can't do. This will make your overall message a lot more attractive. Okay, let's begin. Let's get down into the nitty-gritty of this, because there's a couple of things that you need to know. Features and benefits. There's a massive difference between both. So a feature is what something does. So before we begin the framework, the 10 steps that I'm going to give you, I want you to list down all the features of your product or your offer. And this works too if you're selling affiliate offers. So list down all the benefits, and a benefit is what that does for the prospect. So we're going to use these throughout our sales copy. So list down all the benefits too of what it does specifically for that prospect. I'm going to give you an example. So let's pretend that we're selling an SEO training guide for bloggers. So the features could be that it's a PDF, that it's 27 pages long. The benefits of that could be that it's instantly downloadable, it's accessible from every device, they'll learn everything they need to know quickly, step by step, and it will show them how to get organic traffic for free from Google. And when you're writing out your benefits, I want you to list the bullet points as though they were individual headlines all by themselves. I've got some more training for you that I'll tell you about in a second, and that's going to help you to write better headlines. But what about the actual words to use in your copy? We're going to need some persuasive words. So I'm going to give you 3 or 4 of those. We'll call these power words. So the first power word that you're going to use is the word you. And this makes your copy appealing to your readers. The word you keeps them focused on themselves, because you want your readers to be focused on their needs and what you can do for them instead of how great you are or how great your product is. Focus on them and their needs and what you can do for them. And also, when we use the word you, it helps our prospects visualize the outcome that we're selling them. Remember, we're not selling the product, we're selling the solution, what it solves, what it helps them to do. That's what we're really selling. The next word is so. This primes them to expect to hear a benefit. It tells them that they don't know all the picture just yet, so they have to carry on reading or listening because there is some extra information that they need to consume. And also, using the word so appeals to their logical side. I speak a lot about using emotion in our copy, but we also need logic as well. And then the next word that we use is because. And this helps your prospect understand what you've just told them. It's so they can make more sense of what you're saying. And when you give them a reason, it helps them to justify making the purchase. And then the last power word is get, because this implies instant gratification, and we all want instant gratification. We want the results now. So when we use the word get, it implies that that is possible for us. So let's get down into the 10 steps. Here's the structure, a framework that I want you to use. Now, there are multiple frameworks out there. This is just one, and it works really good for beginners. So the first thing we need is a strong headline. Make it clear, make the offer clear, make the benefits clear. Remember, we're not aiming to be clever here. Number 2, we need a lead section. This is where you call out your audience. You say something like, "Dear frustrated marketer." This grabs attention. So whoever your ideal customer is, you will call them out in this section. And then number 3, we present the problem. We clearly define what the problem is and how it feels. And then next, number 4, we introduce an attractive character. And this is used to tell a story, a before and after story of transformation. So the struggle that they endured and then the rewards of the outcome. And that leads into talking about how the thing that you're selling has solved the problem, which leads us into listing the features and the benefits of that offer. Next, we need to inject some social proof. So provide testimonials, case studies, and then the next thing we need to do, I think we're on number 7, is to identify the obstacles and acknowledge them. Once we've acknowledged the obstacles and the objections, we reframe them. And then on to number 8, we need to use risk reversal. So here we would offer a money back guarantee or some guarantee that removes all the risk of the purchase and puts the risk on you as the seller. And now coming towards the end of the framework, we need to use a call to action. This can simply be a buy button with the price tag. You don't even have to include the price on the page if you don't want to, but that buy button acts as a call to action. And then we need to introduce scarcity. So we make clear that the offer is limited. Maybe there's limited stock or it's a one-time offer. Don't fake scarcity. Introduce real scarcity. You can do this using some of the awesome tools out there like Thrive Themes or Kartra. These will create genuine scarcity. And then finally, we need a frequently asked questions section. This allows you to restate your offer and it helps you to overcome more objections inside the fact section. So there are plenty of frameworks out there and this is just one. And we can add more sections to this if we want to. And if you really want to boost your conversion rate, if you want to sell more stuff, get more email subscribers, or just have more personal influence in your life, I'm going to give you some advanced persuasion methods, closing techniques. We're even going to delve into subliminal techniques, NLP, PWA, and hypnotic language. I'm going to give you all that stuff when you go to profitcopilot.com/join. So if you found this useful, hit the like button below, subscribe to the channel too, hit the little notification bell when you do, because that will notify you when I upload another video, which is going to be tomorrow. So thank you very much for checking this out. Hope you have a fantastic day and I will see you again tomorrow. Take care.